Dharmabytes is brought to you by Free Buddhist Audio, the Dharma for your life. Our work is funded entirely by donations from our generous listeners. If you would like to help us keep this free, make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. Thank you, and happy listening.
Now, this is a little by the way. Let's get back to our main theme, which is knowing the Buddha. We've seen that Buddha means unconditioned mind, enlightened mind. Knowing the Buddha therefore means knowing the mind in its unconditioned. This is what knowing the Buddha really is, knowing the mind in its unconditioned. So if at this stage we are asked, who is the Buddha? We can only reply, you yourself are the Buddha potentially. We come to know the Buddha really, truly, only in process of actualizing in the course of our spiritual life, in the course of our meditation and so on, actualizing our own potential Buddhahood. And it's only then that we can really say, from knowledge, from experience, who the Buddha is. Now, we can't do this all at once. It certainly can't be done in a day. We have to establish, first of all, what we may describe as a sort of living contact with the Buddha. We have to arrive at something intermediate between just mere factual knowledge about Gautama the Buddha, the details of his career, his biography, and, on the other hand, the experience of unconditioned mind. We have to achieve something in between, something which goes further than the factual biographical knowledge, even though it still falls far short of knowing the unconditioned mind, really knowing the Buddha. So what is this? This is something which comes in between the two, halfway there. This is what we call going for refuge to the Buddha. And going for refuge to the Buddha means not just reciting Buddhaṃ Saranang Gacchāmi, though it doesn't exclude that. It means taking Buddhahood, taking the idea or ideal of enlightenment as a living spiritual ideal, as our ultimate objective, and trying and striving to realize that. In other words, it's only by taking refuge in the Buddha, in the traditional sense, that we can really know who the Buddha is. And this is one of the reasons why in our own movement we attach such great importance to the refuges, not only going for refuge to the Buddha, but going for refuge to the Dharma, and going for refuge in the Sangha. We may say, in conclusion, just to summarize our whole argument, our whole trend of thought, that is only by taking refuge in the Buddha, with all that that implies, with all that that means, that we can really and truly answer from the heart and the mind and the whole of our spiritual life the question, who is the Buddha?
We hope you enjoyed today's Dharmabyte. Please help us keep this free. Make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. And thank you.